Hey, what's going on? It's Joey Myers from the Hitting Performance Lab, and we're going to address a reader question comment that said several great hitters hit great in the batting cage but have trouble transitioning into game situations. How do I teach that? So real quickly, a couple things. First thing is, are you overcoaching? And that's okay. Are you overcoaching or giving instruction during games? So games should be when players should just be playing. My coach Bob Bennett at Fresno State, during games would sit down on his chair, would cross his leg over, would have his little notepad, and he wouldn't say much during a game to us players. He'd just sit there, we'd make a mistake, he'd just write it down in his notes, and then we knew that at practice that next week that we were going to be working on that. So there would be minimal coaching, if any at all, during the game. It'd be more strategy stuff, calling signs and plays and things like that, but it wouldn't be correction, fixing things. We did that at practice. So make sure that we're not coaching every dribble. Okay, dribble being baseball, coaching every single thing that a player does, especially in a game. We want to, and also that goes for practice as well. We want to let your players play, let your players do their thing, and then after about 5 swings or so, then group them up, or group the hitter up, stop the hitter from hitting, and go over some things that they maybe need to work on in training. In the game, they should be just allowed to hit and make their own adjustments and compete. So that's the first thing. Next question is, are you promoting quantity over quality swings? You have to realize that it's like a shot clock when we hit in a game. We see a pitch once every 15 seconds or so, maybe 10 to 20 seconds, and we have to make sure we train like that we're not doing rapid fire soft toss drills. When we do that, it's not about quick hands in a game. Okay, it's not, if the pitcher was throwing 4 balls at us at the same time, then that would be a good drill to do. But we see 1 ball every 15 seconds or so, 1 pitch every 15 seconds, and we got to make sure that when we train, that we're training along those same lines, that we're looking more quality over quantity. The last question you should ask, are you training timing, pitch recognition, and plate discipline? Okay, so in practice we can train timing. You can do the live reaction toss drill, the varied reaction live toss drill. You can search that on my site. I can put some links in the original blog post for this video. Are you teaching that kind of timing? Are you teaching pitch recognition? Some of the things that Perry Husband and Dr. Peter Fatty go over with pitch recognition. Are you teaching that? Are you infusing that into your practices? Those are big things. And the last thing is play discipline. So the checklist that I have with my hitters when we're hitting is, first question after they take a round of 5 is, how many strikes did we swing at? Second question is, how many of those were we on time? Third question is, okay, now were we doing what we were supposed to be doing with our mechanics? Mechanics is always last. We got to be swinging at strikes first. Number 2, we got to be on time. And the last thing is mechanics. So that's a good checklist that you can go over when you're working with your hitters. So we answered the question or commented on the comment of the reader that said several great hitters hit great in batting practice, or in the batting cage, but have trouble transferring that into game situations. How do you teach it? So we got to make sure that we're not overcoaching, that we're not giving instruction during the game, that it's more based on strategy, that we're promoting more quality swings over quantity, and that make sure that we got to learn how to train timing in practice, we got to learn how to train pitch recognition, and we have to learn how to train plate discipline. Make sure that we're swinging smarter by moving better. And before I let you go,
the Hitting Performance Lab wants to know, did you know that you may be losing out on 8 miles per hour of average bat speed because of one commonly taught hitting technique? Have you ever heard the coaching terms, squish the bug, squish out the cigarette butt? Well, we created a free video revealing the results of a scientific study that will show you how we added an average of 8 miles an hour to average bat speed by doing the exact opposite of squishing the bug. Click here now to get the video while it's still free.